actually this music live speech makes me feel much better, relaxed. And first of all, may I begin by paying my respect to the traditional owner of this land, the Wagyu people. And thanks for the opportunity tonight, and also a big thank you to Melody. Because were you not to read me last night, probably I wouldn't be standing here today. And it was actually my last minute decision to take part in this competition. Because even during the day, I was still wondering whether to be or not to be. Even though this is my very first time standing here making my speech, but public speaking is not actually something new to me. Having said so, tonight I still feel humbled by listening to those brilliant speeches. So, there are two questions lingering in my mind tonight, or by saying, why do I join this club? There are two questions. First one, why am I here? And for what? Maybe someone here will probably remember last time when I came here, I said I came for fun. But on this beautiful Tuesday night, it's probably easier to end up in cinemas to have fun than come here. Because the cinema ticket is cheaper on Tuesday night. And it's also easier to stay home and watch TV than come here. And even I come here, it is also possible that it's much easier to sit there listening than standing here, to be honest. Hang on, is the life all about doing things easy? What do you reckon?
No.
I don't believe that. And what I believe in is a lifestyle of doing what is right. And they are not necessarily things easy, probably not hard either, but it should be right. And I believe it is right to stand here to speak. And it is right for me to manage my time wiser and more efficient. And it is also right for me to exercise my public speaking and to work harder. So I call it a life of discipline. And the amazing thing is, when we live this life, live this way, we encounter joys and delights in this along the way. And a disciplined life is not boring, not somber, it is not a burden. We don't come here with a burden. Oh, I have to come. Oh my God, I have to come again tonight. No, it is enthusiastic. It is interesting. And last night when I tried to think, what should I say tonight? I always know that the audience plays a vital role in your public speaking. You should know who is your audience. Who are you speaking to? And I try to analyze people here. We have some girls, we have some ladies, we might have someone a little bit older, someone a little bit younger, someone more experienced, someone like me, not that experienced in public speaking. But what we have in common is we are all enthusiastic people. So here I come. That's why I'm making my mind and to come tonight and join this club. But what am I here for? What am I supposed to get here besides fun? Someone will tell me that we come here for an experience. It would be really cool to tell friends, like for me, I'm a Chinese. It would be really cool to ring my mom to know that I went to Toastmaster. Or to tell my friends, it's so great, it's such a beautiful experience. And someone will tell me that I come here for some skills. When we are living here in a Western country like Australia, we know that by the bottom of our hearts, that we know that it's so important to learn the public skills well. Otherwise, it's really hard for you to do anything. And I know that one day, we people here will probably speak in a large stage, at a large stage with a bigger audience, but it is the place here where we start with. And eventually, it is an art of communication. We try to get message across. We try to tell people how to make ourselves lucky. We try to tell people, keep your dream. But you got to know how to do that. It is an art, and we devote ourselves here, we devote our time, our effort here for the art of communication. So that's why our ancestors tell us, I think, therefore I exist. And today, I probably would like to share something else, because by sharing, I make this information. I speak, therefore I exist. Thank you very much.